In an emergency situation, communication is vital. Every second counts, so it is imperative that a warning or critical message is relayed as quickly as possible and understood by all. HyperSpike provides indoor and outdoor mass notification solutions that will broadcast potentially life-saving voice messages and alert tones. In the case of an active shooter, potentially hazardous event, or general public announcement, HyperSpike mass notification solutions will deliver a crystal clear message that saves lives.
I was always trying to create the next best speaker. A lot of stuff that's out on the market is not good. They're all Me Too products. And so ultimately what you run into is a scenario where I can select 13 different brands of the same product, or I can try to create one that was a different one and something that was novel. That's really where HyperSpike was born.
HyperSpike became part of the Ultra family in 2008 when Ultra Electronics USSI at the time was looking to diversify, and we found a technology here locally that was a high-powered, focused acoustic hailing technology from a inventor in Fort Wayne, and he needed to take his products to market. We thought we could help him. So eventually that partnership was bound, and we took the business development, the production, the manufacturing, life safety, our life cycle support, and warranty piece to market for HyperSpike. And Kurt remained the design authority for the actual technology. So the partnerships worked out great for the last 12 years, where Kurt does the design, the high-level design, and we take the design and put it into our system and make sure it's ready for production and use in the field.
Over the past 10 years, HyperSpike products have evolved from our original acoustic hailing roots to more of a life safety emergency notification product line. That product line, we've really focused on our customers and what their product needs are, and making sure our products are affordable and make business sense in that market. 10 years ago, we didn't have customer interface panels in which we reached out to industry leaders to figure out what they needed for their market. We interface directly with our customers and ensure that our products are meeting their needs. So today we're providing more than just technology, we're creating value to the market.
We're driving towards targets that are across a myriad of new market spaces, one of which is the ability to integrate a bunch of discrete systems as a singular system. Case in point would be in a lot of public venues, you'll have paging systems, background music systems, white noise systems, fire mass notification systems. All of those can be integrated into one singular system that makes a system less complex and more capable and at lower cost of ownership.
We bring a value proposition to an acoustic problem that many people inherit in the industry. It's an innovative way to be looking at solving acoustic problems, and it services the life safety arena where we need to get the message out, get it out intelligibly, and make sure it's heard. It helps with helping save lives and making sure people can get to point A to point B safely.
Seamless integration really starts with our value proposition. Our value proposition means you're going to come into a factory such as this and you're going to install 2 speakers instead of hundreds. That proposition though fails if our speaker doesn't easily integrate into the system or isn't easy to install. So our big value proposition is ease of installation. That also means seamless integration. That's everything from the quality of the design, listening to our customers and what they need from an integration perspective, but also providing the support structure at the time of installation. So that guy or gal can pick up the phone and call us if they need support or find the information they need in our manual.
So the HyperSpike team has mostly been reactive to the market asking us to create product and technologies that will leverage the HyperSpike performance advantage. So whenever we are contacted by our associate companies and they're looking for products to specifically answer the needs of fire and life safety and all of those types of applications that are far outside of what our initial goals are, the HyperSpike team took the advantage that we created initially and turned it into a product suite that covers a myriad of different applications across a very large, wide industry swath.
Industry-leading voice intelligibility, powerful acoustic coverage, lightweight, compact speakers, simple and quick installation, cost-effective solutions, free on-site demonstrations, and acoustic modeling.
HyperSpike brings a value proposition to the marketplace in the acoustic space that hasn't been seen before. We're doing things differently, we're more efficient, and we're able to save the OEM money with the HyperSpike technology by adding the value proposition that they haven't seen before. So what that does from a technology standpoint is it actually helps you at the OEM level offer a technology that has a discrimination against the other like kinds of technology that you're selling.
So within the HyperSpike product series, we have 4 or 5 different line products in these series. They would include omnidirectional, they would include directional, the line wave product for instance, the rad products that are sitting behind me. These are all product series of acoustic solution sets that can be applied to a lot of different applications. For instance, you might have a TCPA 10 that is utilized in a public address application in some cases, or a mobile application in some cases. You would have an omnidirectional device that could be utilized as one just within a small warehouse application, or multitudes of them to cover very large manufacturing facilities. The line wave is very special to my heart because it creates an acoustic environment that is less reverberation capable, and that solves the acoustic echoes that you have within market space problem areas and venues. The rad systems behind me, this product it's elaborate, it's very complex. It has the ability to be controlled remotely. It has the ability to have any type of camera system attached to it and searchlights. You would find these in locations for security applications or border patrol and things of that nature. The MA series products are applications that would be utilized for a very wide area, 360-degree kind of capability. The results of that are very good coverage for very wide area spaces to allow good quality human voice spoken and heard and understood.
I would say the MA1 is what I'm most passionate about. That's where HyperSpike got its start here at Ultra Electronics. That product's been fielded for the U.S. Army since 2009, and really has solidified, our mission of protecting and serving our U.S. military and directing people out of harm's way. The MA1 is really how we've transitioned into the emergency notification market, in which we use similar devices to get people out of harm's way.
Oftentimes the HyperSpike team is looking for challenges to solve, and sometimes we are able to spot challenges and problems before our associate team brings us the challenge. And oftentimes that allows us to bring a new technology product to them at an exact moment for the need in that specific venue, for instance. That is a significant advantage, and we are observant guys looking for challenges to solve.